Shalom, welcome to A Taste of Torah with Rabbi Carol. It's a rainy afternoon here in New York, but God is good, even in the rain and in the sunshine. He's always there. And so I want to share with you from the Parsha for this week, which is entitled Shelach. We're looking at the first aliyah this year, which is found in Bamidbar Numbers chapter 13, verses 1 through 20. So I just want to read down here from verse 17 where it says, Moshe sent them, meaning the 12 spies. This is the beginning of the story of the spies, to reconnoiter the land of Canaan, instructing them, go on up to the Negev and into the hills and see what the land is like. Notice the people living there, whether they are strong or weak, few or many, and what kind of country they live in, whether it is good or bad, and what kind of cities they live in, open or fortified. See whether the land is fertile or unproductive, and whether there is wood or in it or not. Finally, this is the part, be bold enough to bring back some of the fruit of the land. So, we know what's going to be happening in this story, but I don't want to jump ahead to next year's aliyah. I want to just focus on what Moshe, Adonai through Moshe, was instructing these 12 spies. Go in and check out the land and see what's going on in it. Now, did God already know what was going on? Of course he did. But he wanted them to see for themselves that it was a good land, that it was a land that they could take possession of, and that it was a land that was everything that he had promised. He also wanted them to sort of count the cost, because it was not going to just fall into their laps. There were going to be battles that were ahead of them. And then he tells them at the end, be bold. Be bold to bring back the fruit of the land. And we know that that fruit was a cluster of grapes that was so huge that they had to carry it on a pole between two men. Now, I saw a friend of mine post pictures from Israel of this year's harvest of grapes, and it was amazing. This cluster of grapes was so huge. And God wants to encourage you and I to be bold as we go in to take possession of the things that he has promised to us. Don't shrink back, even though there might be a battle or two that you have to face in order to ward off the enemy. Consider the goodness of the Lord and all that he has promised. See, have eyes of faith to see what he sees, that promise fulfilled in your life, and go in and take possession. So God bless you. If you're here on Long Island, we invite you to join us tomorrow at 11 o'clock at Beth Emanuel at exit 61. Have a great Shabbat.